All right, we're on, y'all. Heading on the highway. Good afternoon and welcome to the Noon Show with Lisa and Johnnie. We are coming to you live and streaming everywhere from Mayberry. The Noon Show airs Monday through Friday from noon until 1 o'clock. Each day, we bring you engaging conversations, fresh perspectives, and stories that connect us all. Johnnie and I would like to invite you to join us along with today's show guests. We have here in the studio with us cousin Russell Estes, our favorite cousin. I believe he had a little something going on today, like maybe a book dropped or something. I don't know. On the bestsellers list.
Yeah, we
already.
might have a book release today. We may have a book release today.
Oh, we've also got Kenneth Junkin. He's a Mayberry tribute artist. Also has played Otis Campbell on the... y'all remember Andy Griffith? For over 30 years. We also have, via Microsoft Teams, cousin Eric Lowry. He is a Mayberry historian and a tribute actor, playing the part of Mayor Pike. So, for today's conversation, pull up a chair, sit back, and relax. And now, without further ado, here's Johnnie.
And welcome to a very, very special day. This is the first day of June, number one.
Yeah.
First day of a new week, new opportunities. But more than that, today we're celebrating Andy Griffith's 100th birthday. And he would have been 100 years old today. And Sunshine, this is going to be a fun show.
Can you even believe that we're doing this? Isn't this incredible?
You know, Andy Griffith's show has been, since it started, I think 1960 or whenever it was, on now for 65 years.
Oh,
and,
my gosh.
It's an amazing, iconic show.
Iconic is the perfect way to say it.
Ever replicate it again. And we're going to have a chance to talk with folks who actually are involved with Mayberry. And as everybody knows by now, hopefully, Sunshine and I have been invited. The Noon Show will be broadcasting from the Mayberry Festival up in Scottsburg, Indiana.
Yes.
And that's only a couple of weeks away. And so we're going to celebrate Andy and all the folks that love Andy Griffith today with some of our favorite people. And it's just exciting. It's just kind of a crazy opportunity that we're so blessed. Absolutely so blessed to be involved.
Very blessed.
Who doesn't love Andy?
I can't think of a single person I've never heard smack talk against Andy Griffith, period.
No.
Ever. Have you?
No, I can't imagine that.
I can't either.
And you know what Andy would probably do? We'll ask these folks who know more about it than we do, but you know what Andy would do? He would probably say, that's okay. That's okay.
Well, it would be that, something super chill, and probably follow up with some words of wisdom.
He'd probably say something like, oh, I'm feeling good.
I don't know about that, Johnny Rocket, but...
I can't do an imitation of Andy. So he'd probably call Barney and play a joke on him.
It could be. Yeah, I like that.
It's going to be fun today. And before we get into this very special show, we had a very special event on Saturday, Sunshine.
I had two, and I want to cover both of them. So,
yeah.
But yeah, let's cover the first one, the one we did together, and cousin Russell was there. Served as a judge on our panel of judges. Thank you again for taking the time out to help us out with this initiative to support the bookmobile.
I need to say the thank you. You invite me to eat devil.
Being on the committee too, and he thinks big, as he's pointed out. So we've already had some ideas tossed out there, which I really, really love. So it's a deviled egg competition, and it was sold out a couple days before it even
was.
Yes, and the only part that I regret was people were turned away, and I'm deeply saddened about that. But then what do you do? Let everyone in, and then they can't get what they paid for. That's not right either.
Well, and the other thing is, let's let all the audience know we're over $8,000 raised.
That's the important.
That's kind of the bottom line for the library and their new bookmobile, and So I guess we need to make sure we say thank you to BF Goodrich and Harrison Construction, Town Square Media, everybody that purchased a ticket in advance. I mean, it was a glorious success.
It was, and we have lots of photos. We're going to do, probably a couple more social media posts. We have a story for the thread all ready to go. We're just waiting for the final total of what was raised, because I want to go out big, with that final number. We expect it by maybe latest tomorrow.
And thinking about our goal was 125 tickets sold, $10,000 raised, 15 restaurants. And we hit just about every one of our goals.
Right.
And that's because the community came together. I've got to say thank you to our friends over at Lamar who stepped up big time at the last minute. Thank you, Darrell, for all of your help. But so many did so much. I mean,
Russell wrote more than one article about it, put out on social media.
Yeah, I hope that didn't hurt it.
Are you kidding me? Of course it was. I was moved to tears by the first one. It was incredible. And then thank you to Stephen DC, who also served as judges and talked about it a lot. And also we went on the river with DC and talked about it as well. Thank you to Town Square Media for all of your support.
Tremendous support.
And to Edie Hand, of course. And I don't know if you know this, but we know Elvis's second cousin, Edie Hand. Yeah, so she draws a big crowd too. I'm sure that didn't hurt.
And let's send a shout out to the Golden Egg Award winner, Joe Biddick.
Joe Biddick, yes, shout out to you. We'll see you right here on Friday and talk to you. He swept the entire thing. Congrats. And I'll just tell you, spoiler alert, when he agreed to sign up, he said, no, I'm not just signing up. I'm in it to win it.
And he did.
He announced it. He had every plan to win. I didn't know he was going to win both, though.
He won the Judges Award and the People's Choice Award. And I want to tell you what, if you've never had one of his deep fried deviled eggs, you don't know what's happening.
Yes, and we can't forget, of course, the co-chair of the committee, Cody Duffy, the true leader of this initiative. Thank you for jumping in with both feet, and thank you to your team. And it's been a great, thank you to Bo Hicks for hosting us at Druid City Brewery. We really appreciate it. So it's already grown for next year, y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you next year. We don't know the date yet. We know we're going to have to move to a big location because it's going to grow.
Yes, but we don't want people turned away. That's my goal. I don't want anybody turned away next year.
That's sad. A final word.
What's that?
My co-host, Miss Sunshine Lisa Jones, I want to thank her. She was the creative one behind this. She is our Founders Award winner. And she just was the energy, the spark, the light that made this so special. So I'm going to try to make her cry. But she was, this was
I already did that on Saturday. I wasn't expecting that award.
This was her very first effort. And I want to tell you what, she is a winner. And she made it a winner. And so everybody appreciates you, Miss Sunshine.
Thank you so much. And another quick shout out. I know Adam Miller's coming on Wednesday. Did all of Theater Tuscaloosa come out on Saturday? I think they did. I'm going to ask Adam, was this a plan or what? But I want to go ahead and say it right now on Monday. Thank you all, Theater Tuscaloosa, for being such a great partner to this show.
Yes.
I was bowled over when I saw, I'm like, look, I know that person, that Theater Tuscaloosa. Thank you again.
It paid off too.
Yes. Shout out to Jeanette Waterman.
Yeah.
She's I don't know the exact title. She's in charge of all the costumes.
She is
a true costume designer.
Yeah.
She's a true artist.
Yeah.
Wow. And she won the BF Goodrich $1,000 gift. What is it? Gift cards, I call it. I'm old. So anyway, in that raffle. So anyway, that's incredible. It was a great day.
Wonderful day.
But then, y'all, I had to go home, take a shower because it was a lot, and get ready and get dressed. Thank you. Shout out to Nina Palmer. I went to the Mom Prom at Bryant Conference Center.
Yeah.
Yes, as another fundraiser.
Yeah.
Started at 6:00. Got there maybe a little after 6. But we had the best time. But that wasn't the point. This was another fundraising initiative for foster care.
Yeah.
So Tuscaloosa Angels.
Angel Network. Yeah.
Yes, and we have the Mom Prom Queen. we'll say another shout out to Meredith Fishel. Just so happens I know her, and she's coming
to visit
Thursday.
Yeah.
Hope I have that in the right order. We've got Joe and we've got Meredith coming, but we'll have that on social media. So we'll be talking about what that win means to her and what the foster care initiative means also. And so we're going to unpack that when she comes to the studio later this week.
Tuscaloosa Angels are probably not as well known as they should be, but
they do, I would agree,
a tremendous network of support for foster care, which is such an important a cause. So
it is. You know me. Foster care is very important to me as well. And it's shocking that this is the first time I went, but I think it's only been going since just a few years anyway. I don't think I've missed many.
Fairly new, and the Tuscaloosa Angels, I guess I'm calling it the right thing, are just now becoming, I think, better known. And they do tremendous work in supporting the foster care system and families that are involved in foster care.
Yeah, and that was another one. They were, let's just say, overrun with women, all dressed up in their finest, and lots of fun, great food.
I saw a photo or two, and I'm going to sneak into that one these days.
Yeah, you could maybe dress it. I don't know. I don't know how you get in there if you're not a woman.
I'm going to sneak in and hide under a table somewhere.
I'm trying to think, were there any men there? I think the security guard.
I didn't see any.
The security guard was a man. Final answer.
Like a big, and I mean this affectionately, big hen party. I mean, y'all look like, the pictures look like y'all were having a crazy.
Let's just say, when you say hen party, accurate. Yes, very accurate. I saw lots and lots of friends there, and I'm not gonna lie. Were we raising money for a good cause? Yes.
Absolutely.
Were we having fun? Oh, you better believe it. Yes, it was. It was amazing.
But we're so happy you're here today. Things are just popping around our beautiful town, and thank you all for joining us. No matter where you are today, it's an Andy Griffith hootenanny if we ever had one today.
Yes, but I do have another great community service announcement from the University of Alabama Bearfield College of Arts and Sciences. As we get older, one of the biggest questions we face is this: how can we continue living independently, safely, and also confidently for as long as possible?
That's a great question. It's something many Alabama families probably are thinking about right now for themselves or for their parents or their loved ones.
That's why we're proud to tell you about a valuable community service being offered through the Bearfield College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Alabama. This is through the UA Capacity Clinic, And Alabama residents can receive a free capacity assessment through the end of June.
Yeah, and to help you, capacity refers to a person's ability to make informed decisions, manage everyday responsibilities, understand important information, and then continue living independently as they age.
That is correct. And y'all, these are no-cost assessments. They are meeting the community where they are at the Bearfield College of Arts and Sciences. So this is designed to help older adults and their families better understand challenges related to finances, medications, healthcare decisions, and even making their home safer and more age-friendly.
That's right. And this clinic is operated by some very, very smart graduate students at the University of Alabama Clinical Psychology Program, and they provide supportive professional environment for this important evaluation.
That's right. So you can learn more or schedule a free assessment before the end of June. Just visit psychologyclinic.ua.edu.
That's right. psychologyclinic.ua.edu.
Y'all, this is a public service announcement from the Bearfield College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Alabama. Thank you so much for being a great partner and sponsor of our show. And of course, as always, roll tide and roll research.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right. We're
going to go to commercial in just a minute, but I want to take a little check of everybody in the room here. So Cousin Russell and I want to call you Otis. Kenneth Junkin. Kenneth, we'll start with you then, Kenneth.
He is.
So
Otis.
On a scale of 1 to dazzling, Kenneth, what would you say your sparkle is today? 1 being not so much, 10 being out the roof.
11 or 12 out the
sounds
roof.
Yes,
good.
sir. What about you, Russell?
Well, it's Andy's birthday. I'm releasing a book today. I'm in this fun studio. We're having a hootenanny. I'm up here with Cousin Otis. I'm at least a 12 right now.
Oh, heck yeah. What about you, Johnny?
I'm probably off the scale. They don't even have a number for me.
All right, that's great. I mean,
Yeah,
but regardless,
it's just a good day.
yeah. Good day for what?
Everything.
What about Hudson Pool?
That's my favorite place.
Well, you're in luck, Johnny, because Hudson Pool Fine Jewelers can even up the ante from there. Believe it or not, you better believe.
Yeah, they can now, folks. So you know, Hudson Pool Jewelers can get you sparkle because they got all kind of stuff like engagement rings and all these fashion pieces. They got that men's line of watches, which I love, and they've got your sparkle covered no matter what.
That is true, but you know, it's not just about the sparkle, Johnny Rocket. It's also about the quality. Their diamonds are selected to shine brighter than the rest.
Oh yeah, and that's probably kind of dangerous information for us guys, you know.
Oh,
everywhere.
Johnny,
You
come
know,
on. No,
gets us in trouble.
Think about it as helpful. It depends on how you look at it.
Well, you know, that's a fair point. You're right.
Okay, so whether you're celebrating something big or just want to level up your sparkle,
That's right. And you go see our friends at Hudson Pool.
visit them at 1111 Greensboro Avenue or hudsonpool.com for the same great service.
And don't forget, tell them Miss Sunshine Johnny Rocket sent you and get your sparkle on, guys.
Okay, we've got a hootenanny up here in the Noon Show Fun Show studio today with Kenneth Junkins, Russell L. Estes, and our dear friend Eric Lowry slash everybody's cousins. This is everybody's cousins day, isn't
You
it?
think you're going to let me call him Little Fat Mayor?
We will have the answer to that question, Johnny Rocker, and many, many more when we come back from break. You've been listening to the Noon Show on FM 100.1. Don't go away. We will be here right back.
When I go on, play it. Now. And a big old welcome back. You know that sound? That's one of the most iconic theme songs of all time. And Lisa and I are absolutely delighted to be part of a special celebration today. It's Andy Griffith's 100th birthday.
Yay!
And
Happy
boy,
birthday.
do we have some great friends in the studio. What a Andy Griffith, Mayberry hootenanny we got going on. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, welcome back. So we have in the studio with us today Russell L. Estes, longtime friend of the show, and we also have Kenneth Junkin. He's a Mayberry tribute artist, and he has played the part of Otis Campbell for over 30 years. We have via Microsoft Teams Eric Lowry. He is a Mayberry historian, and also a tribute actor playing the part of Mayor Pike. Welcome one and welcome all to the Noon Show studio.
Welcome, everyone.
Howdy, everybody.
Hey!
Good to
Mayor.
be here. Good
Hey,
to be here.
Otis.
Yes.
How are you, Otis?
Oh, I'm sober.
You sober today?
Andy and Barney and Aunt B I am sober and I quit drinking.
Axel, please tell me you're getting this on
You-
the live
you
feed.
quit
Quit drinking.
Whoa.
Oh.
It was terrible. The first day I came home from work after I quit drinking, my wife Rita met me at the door. She had her hair down. She hadn't had her hair down in 25 years.
How do you know?
I know.
Were you
And
drunk?
No, she put makeup on. She hadn't had that on in 20 years. And
Well,
so that was a surprise. And
Otis, it's so good to see you. You came all the way from Gordo, Alabama.
I did. I sure did. Gordo, if your doctor ever tells you you only have 1 year to live, move to Gordo. It's a lifetime.
Seems like
Home
a
to
lot.
Gordo. Home to Gordo. I love it. I love it.
He's appearing later at the Gordo Galleria.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that
oh goodness, that's goodness. And Mayor, it's good to see you, sir.
Now, it's great to see y'all too, but hey, cousins, you make sure that nobody laughs at our little fat mayor today.
no, we won't let that happen. If we'll take care
We'll
of it
laugh
after
with
the
you
show.
though. We'll laugh with you though.
Yeah.
You bet you we're gonna laugh together. That's right.
Yes, sir.
So, Mayor, it's okay we call you Little Fat Mayor.
Well, I've been called worse.
Eric, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for being so hospitable and encouraging us here at the Noon Show. You've become a great friend, and we haven't even had a chance to meet good yet.
No, we haven't. And I tell you what, the Mayberry people and Mayberry family are just special.
Yes.
And we're celebrating today the Mayberry spirit that's continued on for well over 6 decades. And when you connect with Mayberry people, you just connect right away. You become family immediately. And it's been such a joy to start to get to know you guys. And we can't wait to see you up here in Scottsburg just in a couple weeks.
That's right. Bringing the live Noon Show to Scottsburg, Indiana.
So what kind of etiquette should I learn ahead of my journey to Indiana?
Well, we are going to have, I'm not sure that we've mentioned this yet, but we are going to have you stop there at the border and go through the training, that's required for anybody.
Okay. Is this pass fail or how's that work?
Well, we do great on a curve. So
Okay, good.
Thank goodness for me.
Good.
Yeah. Well, listen, if this tells you anything, we have let Russell cuss Russell before.
Well.
So I think you guys are probably okay.
Well, we're riding in on his coattails anyway,
We
sir.
are.
Hey, it
So.
was a close call with them getting me, but I got honorary mention at
Well,
least.
it keeps the standard low enough we can get in.
Yeah, the bar has not been raised by me.
Mayor, you've got to be, we're going to be prepared. You know what we've been doing here at the Noon Show? We've been studying trivia.
Oh, there you go. Now, you talk about trivia. There you got a gentleman in your studio that is a Mayberry trivia
Expert.
icon, legend.
Yes.
Thank you, Eric. Oh, you weren't talking about me though.
Now,
I'm sorry about that.
Not you, cousin Russell. I'm talking about cousin Kenneth.
And you can be teaching us. Now, Mayor, y'all introduced us to a podcast called Two Chairs, No Waiting. That's
right.
that's a great trivia learning platform. But Otis,
Yes.
go on, give us some trivia that no one knows about.
Okay, let's see. Who did Gomer take to the dance?
Oh,
Oh, goodness. I don't know. Do you know that one? I can see her.
Here, let me give you a hint.
I can see her.
Make sure that
She had a corsage.
Yes.
Yeah, she
Pink
had
and green. Pink
a,
and green corsage.
she had to get a corsage.
Yes.
A corsage.
Well, everybody else had one. You couldn't
That's
when you take her to a dance, and
That's
she didn't
right.
have one.
That's right. What was her name?
Mary Grace.
Mary Grace.
oh.
We learned something.
At least I know that before I go. Now,
Yeah.
right? Thank you for that. I'm being spoon fed the information.
give Kenneth some credit because at Mount Airy at the World Championship of Andy Griffith Show trivia, that would be considered an entry level question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Let me give you an idea of, when folks say, I know everything there is to know about the Andy Griffith Show. I say, well, now let me see if you can answer a question like this. Kenneth asked this question one year. We start with the description of the episode. You remember when the manicurist came to town
yes,
and she came in on the afternoon bus
yes.
and the bus pulled up and she got out of the bus? What was the license plate number on the bus?
Oh my goodness.
oh my gosh.
Oh,
That was one of the medium questions.
Medium.
That's just medium?
Yes.
oh goodness.
Wow.
Somebody.
That's cutthroat competition right there, right?
Yeah, he said world champion now.
No kidding.
Yeah, you notice-
What was the license number?
I think it was AO 313.
That sounds right, Kenneth.
Oh my goodness.
By memory.
Oh my goodness.
Did y'all see
Congratulations.
that? Did y'all see that?
Congratulations.
That just happened.
We're going to have to take a quick break, Sunshine.
Yeah, let's do that.
I've got a question for them too.
Okay, we will come back and lead with that question as soon as we come back from break, sir. We've got to go pay some bills. You've been listening to the Noon Show on FM 100.1. Don't go away. We will be here right back.
And we're back right here
And
on
we're back.
the Noon Show, better known as Fun Radio. And boy, are we having a special day. Hope you're enjoying. I bet 9 out of 10 listeners are Mayberry fans out there because it's so iconic. But we're celebrating Andy Griffith's 100th birthday today. And Mayberry, and we have got some of the best Mayberry friends you could ever ask for in the studio. Eric, Russell,
Yeah.
and Cousin Otis, all in the studio today. We're having such a good time. And thank y'all for being with us. I did have one trivia question for you because I don't know if this is a correct question, but it's bugging me. I need somebody to answer it. I understand. Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, I understand that the Mayberry Sheriff's car, there were actually 2 license plates. And I'd like to know if that's true and what are the license plate numbers? Okay.
Let's take that one. I've got both numbers, but if you got anybody else want to jump in?
Anybody want to do it?
327.
327, he said.
JL 327
Okay.
and DC 269.
So there were 2 license plates, 2 different cars. That's good to know. I feel a whole lot better about life now. Oh, thank you. I haven't slept in weeks. But seriously, folks, let's turn our attention to Andy and the show for just a minute. And you guys are so involved. And Andy's turning 100 years old. Why do you think this small town television series has been so enduring and so ingrained in our culture? What has made the difference? Because audience still love it today. What's made the difference?
You know, for me, there is an honesty, there is a kindness, there's gentleness, and just a slower pace of life that I think people long for today. Our world is so crazy, so heavy, so many demands on our time, and to be able to just take a few minutes and sort of immerse ourselves in a community where people, they care about each other, they laugh with each other, they face some of the same silly things that we face, yet they handle it with love and grace, and I just think that's the kind of thing that anybody would long for and enjoy.
Yeah. Kenneth, how would you answer that?
Well, I think being a longtime watcher of the Andy Griffith Show and fan, it's a special state of mind. Everything, you forget your problems, everything. When you're watching the Andy Griffith Show, you're watching that. It's very clean. It's very entertaining. And of all the TV, I grew up in North Gordo where you worked on the farm and watched TV. And there was the characters were fantastic. They had a great, and the writers were fantastic. And Andy Griffith played a big part in changing and adding to the show. And he did. I've talked to many of his family and friends in Mount Airy. A lot of the things that you see there are small town Mount Airy, but you just forget about your problems, or I do. And I've talked to so many people that it's kind of a medicine.
Okay. Cousin Russell, how about you?
Yeah. Kenneth and Eric nailed it. I mean, it's, you talk about the wholesome values of the show, but it's holding on to that. Like Eric said, we're so busy now that, what do you got to escape from? And that was my escape as a kid growing up watching it with my dad. He could come home and the weight of the world just fell off his shoulders when Andy would come home. So it's holding on to that. It's finding something solid, something that's enduring, and finding a way to keep it alive today. And I think both of them are right. It's a spirit. It's not just a TV show that has lasted because somebody decided this is a good spot to place a commercial. This is something that lives inside all of us.
Exactly. Yeah.
How about you, Sunshine?
Well, I agree with everything everybody has said. Whether you're reading a book or watching television, that's a form of escapism.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people, even today, recognize this as a wholesome, honestly safe place.
Okay.
You're safe there.
Mhm.
And here's the thing. There's always, certain shenanigans will happen. They'll make you laugh. but everything works out at the end, and it has a lot of parallel to when I was in college. I've told you this 1,000 times. Sometimes I would go home from school and hang out with my mom, and we would watch the golden age of Hollywood movies. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as Andy Griffith. It always worked out in the end.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you could trust it. It was safe.
That's a good
Yeah.
answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And someone, Andy himself was asked what is special about Mayberry and the Andy Griffith Show. And the core value of each of the episodes, the storylines, the characters, the core value of Mayberry was love.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was.
that's right.
Yeah, and let me pose another question for everybody in the studio. If you could be or relate to one character in the Andy Griffith Show, who would it be?
Can I go first?
Yes, you can.
Barney Fife. Because I think about him with his gun and the bullet in his pocket. And I don't know if I should say too much, but anyway. Let's just say I have one gun. My dad gave it to me because I thought I should have it. Vietnam veteran, and I hope he doesn't hear this, but loaded guns make me nervous. NRA card carrying guy, up into his older age, did cowboy shooting contests. And so y'all don't tell him in case he didn't. So shout out to you, Dad, in case you are listening. But my gun remains unloaded, but it's actually my choice in opposition. Barney wanted his bullet in his gun, right?
Have you got a bullet in your pocket?
I do not. Mine, they're near the gun. I don't know what good it's supposed to do me, but my dad thought I needed it, so therefore I have it.
That's right. Let's go in verse. Russell,
and I'm not anti-gun at all, y'all. I'm just a scaredy cat. That's all.
Kind of like I am. But Cousin Russell, what about you? What character do you admire or relate to? Who's your favorite character?
I think if the audience was asked that, they would probably say Gomer for my shenanigans. But Opie, I grew up a lot like Opie.
Oh.
And I was that outdoor kid that fished and rode the bike, and we grouped up in little buddies, and there might have been a little mischievous there, but at the end of the day, I respected what my dad said, and I think that's where Opie fell in line with the show. He was a kid. He was a relatable kid that done kid things, and I just never grew out of that.
There you go. Good answers. And now, Kenneth, you can't use Otis. That wouldn't be fair.
Well,
So is there
I
another
agree.
character?
I've been thinking about that, and I've met so many and worked with. There's several that was very special to me. But when you talk about Otis, I think about Hal Smith, the
real character.
He never drank. I've never drank. He never smoked. I never smoked. Never did any drugs. I've never done that. So that's. And another thing I found out about Hal, I've been doing Santa Claus for 53 years. He did Santa Claus. I got pictures, and I got to meet him one time in Nashville at the Grand Ole Opry, and then he passed away shortly after. So I think Hal Smith, the actor, is who I relate to.
Hal Smith, if you don't know, played the role of Otis.
Yes.
One other thing, Johnny, too, he mentioned the Grand Ole Opry, and I can't let this go by without mentioning, we talked to Dixie Griffith just the other day, which is Andy's daughter, and she mentioned that one of the things that he enjoyed the most was being at the Grand Ole Opry. Guess who was there when Andy was on the Grand Ole Opry? Kenneth. He was in the audience.
I was in the audience.
That's special.
It was.
How about you, Mayor? Who do you relate to? Which character do you relate to the best?
That is so tough because the characters of Mayberry are just from one perspective to the other, from Barney's simple antics to Andy things together. One of my favorite characters is Floyd.
Oh.
Floyd is just, I can relate so much to Floyd. Unfortunately, I've been caught in traffic by some silly stories. But anyway, I love Floyd and I love Floyd. You guys may or may not know that. So one of the things that is really special to me is to think about what we could talk about the dog
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't know if everybody can see me or not, but I've been practicing it. I think I could become one of them.
yeah, that's it. You
Nailed
got
it.
But anyway, yeah, so many great characters.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
really were.
And one other theme that this seemed like an ongoing theme through the whole series, again, back to Barney Fife, Don Knotts being the actor who played him. So one of my favorite things was, so he always meant well, right? And he tried so hard, probably too hard. And things would just go wrong. And somehow Andy had a way of sort of not protecting him, but making him look good or feel, he would twist it and try to make Barney feel good about himself in the end. Look at what you did, and you did a fine job. And that, I just love that. So that's sort of a lesson in and of itself. We should really stand in the gap for each other. Things go wrong, have each other's back. I love that.
That's a really good point. And they were a great pair, wasn't they?
Absolutely.
And,
Yeah.
We're going to come back with a little bit more, but Sunshine, it's about time to sell a few more products.
Yeah, let's do that. We're going to come back with this Hoot Nanny when we come back from break. You've been listening to The Noon Show on FM 100.1. Don't go away. We will be here right. Yeah.
And welcome back to the Noon Show, better known as Mayberry South.
Mayberry
This
South.
is Mayberry Hoot Nanny today.
like the
We're
way you put
celebrating Andy Griffith's 100th birthday with good friends from the Mayberry family. And we're going to get back to that conversation in just a second.
We are, but I have a question just for you, Johnny. So you've been with Bryant Bank for a long time, right?
Well, yeah, over 20 years actually. And ever since they opened the door.
Well, that kind of loyalty, it really says something.
Well, it does. And you don't stay somewhere that long unless people treat you right. And they do it every single time.
Well, that makes sense. And I guess that's what's kept you there all these years, right?
Well, consistency. And I think you ask any customer, they've got friendly people, they're professionals, they've got helpful service. They always take time to make sure that you understand and they take care of you.
You know what? That kind of trust, it's actually really hard to find these days.
You know, it really is. But once you have it, you just don't want to lose it.
And that peace of mind, it really matters.
It really does.
Exactly. You can visit Bryant Bank in any one of their beautiful locations, North River, Northport, and beautiful downtown T-Town, or online at bryantbank.com.
And I tell you what, they're good folks. You talk about Mayberry people. Bryant
Yeah.
Bank folks are Mayberry people.
They are, but don't forget they're also an equal housing lender. and a member of
FDIC.
FDIC.
Thanks for reminding us because
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, but Cousin Russell, tell us a little bit about this book you've got coming out today called Whistling Wisdom.
Yeah,
It has to
Whistling
do with
Wisdom.
Mayberry, doesn't it?
It does. The Mayberry show itself was a bunch of lessons. So, why not take those lessons and throw them into a devotional? And it's been done before, been done many times before. And, I sat on this idea for 2 or 3 years and really didn't know if I was going to do this because I didn't want to step on toes. And a good buddy of mine, Randy Turner, and my other 2 Mayberry friends here know that name well. Randy's a big part of the Mayberry family, does a lot. He told me something that kind of kicked it in gear. And he said that, maybe God wants you to tell that story in your words, the way you tell it. And maybe it can speak to someone differently. And I thought about that. I let it wait for a little while. And he's right. The Bible speaks to us all differently. So why not take those episodes? And my story is always, there's a little